I'm Dave with One Adventure at a Time. We've been traveling full-time in our vans since June of 2018. So if you've watched our other video called 5 Things We Hate About Our ProMaster, one of the things that we hate is the smell, the coolant smell that's coming from the engine. Now this has been going on for over a year, and I've been trying to find out where it's leaking. It's a super small pinhole leak that's evaporating from the heat of the engine. So I haven't been able to find it until now. So I think I finally found it. I'll take you underneath. I'll show you where it's leaking. This is the coolant line right here that comes out of the radiator, and it goes up and hooks to the top of the transmission. So there's a machine fitting up here at the top, which I think that's where the leak's coming from, which you can't do anything about. And then you can actually see a drop of coolant right now on the bottom of this hose. So, and it's getting worse too. It's starting to splatter all over the sides. So it's definitely time to be fixed.
No barking.
We were in Crescent City. We called 4 different parts stores, and nobody had these coolant tubes in their inventory or any way to get them. They suggested that it's a dealer part only. We called the dealer up in Brookings, Oregon, and they were able to order the coolant tube. It's actually a set. Both tubes come together, and it took about 4 days. We're here in Brookings, Oregon today. They called up, said the part's here, and they can get us in. So we are going to go down and see how that goes. Now this is something I did not want to do myself, because these tubes are not only crucial for keeping the engine cool, but also the transmission. So I don't want to make a mistake on this one. I'm not sure if I could pull, if there was a leak, if I could pull over in time for the engine to cool down properly. So we're going to have the professionals do this. I have been checking this coolant level right here, making sure it's between minimum and maximum every 3 days for over a year now. So it will feel so good to have this problem finally fixed. Now I've only had to add about 1 cup of coolant every 3 months, so that's not a big problem. But this would be nice to come up to the van and not smell coolant. I can't wait. These are the old coolant lines, and you can see this hose has just been soaked with coolant, and that's where I noticed the leak. It was running down from here and then making a drip. And so the whole thing, both tubings and hoses, they get replaced at one time. Real quick, easy repair. For the dealer, that is.
Yeah. And how much did that hose cost?
The hose was $200 and it costed $150 for them to install it.
Yeah. I'm glad we got that fixed.
Hopefully that's the end of the coolant smell.
That would be awesome.
I hope so. We bought our ProMaster used, and right off the bat we could smell a coolant leak. We took it back to the dealership. They couldn't find it. I've been searching for the same leak for 2 years before I finally found it. But what that made me do was open up the hood, check my coolant levels, check the oil levels, always keep a really close eye on how our van has been running, and maintaining it all the time. And I would definitely recommend that you do the same. We're living in our house here, so we have to really stay on top of it. If we failed to fix this hose or didn't notice, it's possible that the engine could have overheated, the transmission could have overheated, and been a very costly mistake. This auto shop in Brookings, Oregon has been awesome. It's Coast Auto Repair. They ordered the part for us, and they got us in the same day that the part came in and installed it in a little over an hour. We're pretty happy with the service here and definitely recommend them. So keep an eye on your fluids, and we'll see you next video. like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. Or check out our new merchandise at oneadventureatatime.com. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.